In my presentation, I'll show you an overview on Rimini and its mobility challenges. I'll try to be quickly to stay in the time. But before to talk about our mobility system, let me time to introduce our city. We are a touristic city, a medium city on the Adriatic Sea with about 115,000 inhabitants. But every year during summer period, we have a lot of tourists and presences on our place. It's important to say also that we have another important season, that is the fire season. Remember this aspect because it's fundamental when we talk about our public transport. Regarding our mobility system, in December 2018, we adopted the SUMP, Sustainable Urban Mobility Plan, that aims to create an urban mobility system, aims to reduce the use of private vehicles for individual mobility. The SUMP aims also to increase both public and private transport, collective vehicle and cycle mobility, with the main goal to modify the modal share that now register a deep use of cars for individual mobility. Inside the SUMP, there are different sections. One regarding infrastructure and intervention, one regarding mobility sharing and public transport, pedestrian public space, initiative promotion communication, and another one regarding our logistics system. Recently, our city worked hard to increase sustainable mobility and to give the possibility to tourists and citizens to choose the type of vehicle for travel or for move around the city. This aspect is very important and are deeply related to our mobility management strategy. In fact, in 2021, the mobility manager was nominated, and we activate different type of initiative in our territory, like for example an agreement with the operator that manage the sharing service. The aspect of mobility management is very important because before to start to planning every new infrastructure or hard action, is important to think to the possible effect or impact that the change could have in the city or in citizen habits. We are also one of the beneficiary of regional resource that we use in different modes to promote sustainable mobility. The first one is to give the incentives for commuting between home and work by bicycle for employees, up to a maximum of 20 cents per kilometer and up to a maximum of 50 euro per month each. And another one is relating to reducing the cost of the storing bicycles at our Velostation bike park. In Rimini, people move more and more often in a smart, fast, and economical way. Rimini is a city built in a human scale, rich in service, lively, inclusive. Rimini transformation into a green city started some time ago, so much that the slogan "Rimini is green" is often used by the people who know the transformation from Rimini from a car city to a bicycle city, to a sustainable city. One of the most important strategy described in the SUMP is to create a continuous network of cycle lane. The strategic network is made up by main lanes and secondary lanes. About the main, we have 8 lanes that cross the city and one ring lane. And regarding the secondary lane, this represents smaller connection within the city's district. Each main lane allows to reach the strategic point in city, generally used for commuting from home to work or to school. This network is very important to changing citizen habits, for example, to use and to promote the use of bicycle. As you can see in the graphic in my presentation, since 2011, the cycle paths in Rimini have increased by over 15 kilometers, and another cycle path are planned for the next year. The three images you can see in this slide are regarding about our bike park Velo station that is located in front of the Rimini train station and offers several services such as bike rental, guaranteed parking, or mechanical assistance. The bike park was inaugurated in November 2019 and had a main role in another European project, City Changer Cargo Bike. In fact, Rimini was one of the 20 partners of the project CCCB. With this project, since October 2020, Bike Park has been offering a cargo bike renting service for free in Rimini. There was the possibility to rent for free 3 types of cargo bike and tested for 15 days. In 2020 and 2021, we had one cargo bike for family, one cargo bike for people on a wheelchair, and another one to deliver goods. And thanks to this project, in the year 2022, we had a total of 6 cargo bikes. Now, at the end of the project, it is also possible to rent in this cargo bike, but not for free. Since September 2021, during the epidemiologic pandemic, the Municipality of Rimini has been starting a regular public service called Books by Cargo Bike. The bike park, in collaboration with our public library Gambalunga, activated an initiative to deliver book to children in primary school in Rimini. As I told before, in Rimini, there's a different type of vehicle you can use to move in the city, like, for example, mobility service in sharing. We introduced the electric sharing service in free-floating mode in summer 2019, and we are the first city in Italy that had introduced this service in its territory. We introduced this service with 1,000 vehicles managed by 2 operators. And we introduced in summer 2021 also the bicycle service sharing with 300 vehicles managed by 1 operator. And for the next 3 years from 2023, the Municipality of Rimini decided to implement the number of bicycles from 300 to 900, more or less, managed by 2 operators. Below, I include a summary table relating to the performance of our service, and as you can see, there was an increase significantly of the use of the service. Rimini is bike, but you have to find out also eco-mobility possibilities in local public transport. An example is Metromare, that is a sustainable, fast, ecological, safe, and silent mobility system to connect people, idea, and site. In fact, with Metromare, it's possible to connect Rimini to Riccione in 23 minutes. You had the possibility to get on and get off in 15 intermediate stations. Metromare was inaugurated in in November 2019, at the same time of our VeloStation bike park. And thanks to dedicated app, it's possible to buy travel ticket in real time in different mode and paying in different mode with your telephone or maybe with your credit card with contactless directly on the bus. If you remember, at the start of my presentation, I told you that we have the fire season. This is important because in the next 22 months, the Metro Mare line will be developed also in the north of Rimini, connecting the train station to the exhibition center. The idea to this connection was born to solve the problem caused by the fire days relating to traffic congestion. Another important service that we introduced in our city regarding Shuttlemare service, Art Romagna and Mobility of Rimini have launched the Shuttlemare service, a bus call service for free from summer 2021. And to use it is very simple, just download the application, thanks to which it's possible to book a shuttle bus departing from the local bus stop or car park. In this way, it's possible to reach the beach in comfort without wasting time to search or pay the park. And in the same time, it's possible to make the reverse journey by booking a shuttle to return to the car park or accommodation. Access to the service is also possible for wheelchair users by selecting this option when booking. And given to the good result in terms of passengers, we also be confirmed this service for the summer 2025. Parco del Mare represent the most important regeneration project for our city, costing the entire Rimini waterfront from north to south, and is the new artery of sustainable mobility, which can be explored by foot, by bike, by electric scooter, thanks to the efficient system of local public transport. The people can move easily to reach the waterfront. And this waterfront and the renovation of the beach is the postcard of the Sea of Rimini, where ecological materials and green areas dominate for a plastic-free beach. In this slide, I show you the situation before and after this project. As you can see, before, our waterfront was totally dedicated for the car. We had a car park with a small cycle path and pedestrian path, but now all the space is dedicated to the pedestrian and cyclist because it became a pedestrian area. In the image, you can see the Kennedy Square. That is another project of great importance, not only from an engineering point of view, but it's an important result of work in coherence between hydraulic work and the urban planning that contribute to rebirth the entire square. Because this project regarding the sewage works. This is another slide that shows you the situation before and after. Before, a total space was dedicated for the transit car, but now is dedicated for cyclist and pedestrian. This is another image that show you the situation. As you can see in the small image, before we had the the sewage system directly on the beach, but now the water is transported 1 kilometer far to the coast. The Parco del Mare Nord is the similar project to the Parco del Mare South, but regarding the northern part of Rimini, is another project of urban regeneration that changed deeply the waterfront of the coast from Rivabella to Torre Pedrera, with over 6 kilometers of redevelopment promenade. Also in this case, before the regeneration, our total waterfront was a large car parks. In summer 2023, the entire Parco del Mare Nord, it has become a large traffic calmed area where the entrances and exits from the area were monitored with cameras. This aspect is very important, and I suggest to remember where we talk about our logistic system. Not only project relating to regeneration of our waterfront, but also project relating to regeneration of our historic center. This is an example of Malatesta Square. As you can see before, also in our historic center, we had a large car park. So municipality decided to revitalize a site deeply connected to the city and the historic architecture all around the square. As you can see in this image about our Castel Sismondo, in the small image before, we had the traffic that moved around the castle. But now it's become a total pedestrian area. Another example regarding our Galli Theatre, same situation, and Fellini Museum. Before, in the front of the entrance of Fellini Museum, we had a scooter park. But now it became a pedestrian area where people can eat something without vehicular traffic around. But the most important project about our historic center regarding the pedestrian zone of Tiberius Bridge. In fact, the strategy described in the SAMP provide to increase and promote the walking through the creation of continuous, safe and universal accessible pedestrian path. In 2021, the Roman Tiberius Bridge became pedestrian zone and the symbol of a new way to live the urban space. This at the start was a sort of general proof in order to reach one of the strategic objectives of the SAMP, that is to organize the mobility near the historic center, avoiding vehicular traffic. This slide shows you the situation before and after. Before, as you can see, the car move directly on the historic bridge, but now it's not possible. Only pedestrian and cyclist can move on. This imagine regarding the space in front of our Tiberius Bridge. Before the regeneration, this area was a marshy area. Now it became a space that citizens and tourists used often in spring and summer period for the lunch break or for the free time in the weekend. This space is connected to one of the most important main cycle path that we have, named Anello Verde, that is the ring cycle path that move within all the parks of the city and connect directly the beach, because it starts from the Tiberius Bridge and arrive to Kennedy Square that we see before. This is another example of the situation before and after our regeneration project. Another important project regarding the railway station. This project is a part of a memorandum of understanding that aims to redevelop and transformation the entire station area by creating a functional site. Always in all city, the area near the train station is a dangerous area. So in this way, we want to transform this area in a safely area, deeply connected to the historic center. In the SAMP, we have a section dedicated to logistic transport. This is important because mostly during and after epidemiologic pandemic, transport of goods was increased. In Rimini, as in several cities, urban areas are often saturated by increased traffic, in particular in the small street in historic center. Thanks to the study of our logistics system, we were able to identify cities area in which goods delivery is concentrated by type. For example, food products are more present in historic center or seafront during summer period, or laundry service are more present in seafront for the presence of a lot of hotel. But most of the goods are delivered by truck or by van. In addition, both in historic center and seafront, the delivery of goods let vehicle parked illegally that interfere with ordinary traffic. And in addition, unloading and return time is approximately 50 minutes. Referring to this scenario, Rimini Municipality is going to experiment a good delivery with a cargo bike or electric vehicle. Because we want to imagine a more rational, more efficient, and more sustainable freight transport system. In this way, the truck transfer their goods to a smaller, more environmentally friendly vehicles, and the shipment are then transported by cargo bike to the final destination. Another important plan for us regarding the FUA SAMS that we have the possibility to wrote with another European project in the past year. After a following general consideration about mobility. In fact, every day during rush hour, urban roads are subject to heavy traffic that congested the main traffic axis, cause pollution atmospheric, CO2 emission, noise, and the urban expansion intermodal system inadequate or poor railway system combined with today's lifestyle or habits had led a higher rate of daily commuters using still private car for their travel. So the plan support the importance of creating interactions between central urban node and the environment surrounding. In the FUA consists in a core area that is Rimini and other surrounding cities territory which represent the commuting zone. In this plan, we introduce short, medium, and long-term objective by improving intermodality system and helping to reduce carbon emission. In this project, we had a pilot action that was divided into two parts. One focus on bike transport with a bike to school challenge, and one focus on carpooling. The idea was to use two apps that allows to count how many kilometers by bike or by car a user can do each day. In this way, we wanted to implement the use of bike and the use of carpooling among students and their parents to bring students at school. and among employees for Municipality of Rimini to go to work too. Unfortunately, the carpooling doesn't work because we started this project in 2020 when we had the epidemiologic pandemic, so no one want to share the car with other people. Another important part of our SAMP regarding all communication and promotion project. Rimini has been a member of Comuni Ciclabili. This initiative is promoted by FIAB, that is the largest Italian cycle environmental association. Every year we send our proposal to this association, which we describe all our project about infrastructure, about promotion, about collaboration with the school or bike park, for example. A team evaluate the proposal and give to all the city a yellow flag with a bike smile, and the bike smile represents the level of sustainability of that city. For the year 2023 and 2024, we obtained the maximum level of bike smile. All the actions and all the regeneration projects that we saw before were very important for our city. In fact, thanks to this, Rimini won the bid to host the 2026 edition of VeloCity conference. So we are proud of our hard work and our sustainable city. That is all. If you have any question, I'm here. Thank you.